Today I'm creating a couple of stunning spring wreaths that'll be perfect for your front door. Welcome to the Chic Show. Today's playlist is hosted by DIY with Aria, Lowly D's Creations, and Krista's Crafty Life. Their channels are in the description box along with the playlist. I have had this wheel wreath form and this little bicycle in my stash for a while, so today I'm going to marry them together and create a spring wreath for my door. I removed the welcome part of this little hanger, but I left the chain on the bike because that's how I'm going to attach it to the wreath form. Using pliers, I just reattached that chain to the wreath. Because the bike wheels were pink, I decided to go ahead and use pink flowers for the wreath. And I'm using 3 different kinds of flowers. I have pulled the heads off of 3 different stems and placed them together so that I only have 1 or 2 stems to attach to the wreath. And I am cutting back some of these little stems so that I have kind of a graduated look. Once I get the stems arranged on my wreath how I want them, I go ahead and use some twine to tie them on. This way I can change them out with the seasons, or if I want to remake this all together. I felt like this wreath needed a bow, and I'm a terrible bow maker, so I'm going to make the simplest bow that I know how to make, and I'm going to layer it with a couple of other pieces of ribbon as well. I'm simply making 3 separate bows, each a different size, and then I'm going to layer them on top of each other so that it has kind of a graduated look and it looks like one big bow. And again, using twine, I am going to attach all 3 of those bows together and to the wreath as well. This is a really quick, simple, and easy wreath that can be changed at a moment's notice. For this project, I'm making a Mardi Gras wood round wreath ornament. I'm using this little wood round that I used on another project at one time, but I'm going to be using the back side of it. And I'm going to go ahead and paint it with Waverly chalk paint and plaster. I'm also going to be using that little wood crown from Dollar Tree that you saw just a minute ago. I'm going to start with this green acrylic paint, and I'm going to paint just that strip along the bottom of the crown. Using another acrylic paint in grape, I believe it is, I'm painting the top part of the crown. To add some detail to the purple part of the crown, I'm using IOD's stamps in ephemeral type and a gold ink pad. And I'm just going to be stamping this, as I said, only on the purple part. Now I'm going to highlight around the crown and around the brim of the crown using that gold ink pad. If you're familiar with Mardi Gras, then you know that it is a big deal in the South. So everything this time of year is just another holiday to decorate for, and who doesn't love that? I felt like I needed to jazz up the green part a little bit, so I'm using these gold stick-on rhinestone stickers from Dollar Tree. I then added a little detail using the stick-on stars from Dollar Tree as well. Lastly, I used one of IOD's stamps from the apothecary labels. After I painted the wood round, I thought I would like it white, but it seemed a little bit too plain. So I thought, well, I'll use that gold ink pad and just kind of stamp around on it to try to make it look a little bit like gold leafing. I didn't like that either. So then I thought, well, I'll just spread that ink around, and I didn't like that either. So I ended up painting it with this acrylic paint in Sunbeam. Mardi Gras colors are purple, green, and gold, so this really was the best choice for this wood round. I'm using some pieces of tumbling tower blocks from Dollar Tree to put on the back of the crown so that it will stand out from that wood round just a bit. So that I could change out the decorations on my wreath, I just added some twine to the top and tied it to the middle of my wreath. Thanks again to our hosts today. Be sure and check out their channels in the description box below. For some more inspiration, be sure and check out the playlist in the description box, as well as this video right here. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to share the chic. Bye now.